Hey guys, it's me Jake from JakeMan21642. Today I've got a video for you of this super cool 2016 Subaru Crosstrek. As you can obviously see, this one is finished off in a Hyper Blue exterior, which this is probably hands down my favorite color Subaru has ever made. Just so unique, so cool looking in person. This one also is pretty rare, at least in my area. It does have the manual transmission, so I wanted to grab a video of it. But outside you can see this one is just a standard 2.0i, so your typical Subaru body cladding along the bottom, body colored door handles, but the 2.0i does give you black mirrors. Up top you can see your roof rails, radio antenna, all of that. Very nice too. This one does have tinted privacy glass around the rear. You can see your Subaru, all-wheel drive, and then Crosstrek badges. I also will say at the start of this video, this is how this one was traded in. This has not been detailed or touched yet, and it is this clean. Also, it does have a rear backup camera, and you can see your trim on the bumper to protect it loading things in and out. Fuel cap on the passenger side. And down below, this one is riding on Hercules tires. They are 225/55 R17s, so 17-inch alloy wheels, rear disc brakes on this one as well. And everything follows through on this side. As well as up front, you do have halogen headlights and fog lights, as well as some chrome accenting. We'll go ahead, get in this one. It does include your typical Subaru key, lock, unlock, trunk release, and panic. And inside, you can see this one does just have the standard black cloth interior. So your manual driver's seat. But once again, just super clean inside and out. Down below, this one does have a set of all-weathers installed. And to start, put on the clutch. Go ahead, insert the key. And just like that, starts up perfect in typical Subaru fashion. Go ahead and close the door. And once you're inside, you can see this one does just have the standard steering wheel. Nice and tight hydraulic power steering in typical Subaru fashion. On the wheel, you have your audio system, Bluetooth phone controls over here, as well as your cruise controls on this side. Up top on the door, it's all a padded, rubberized material. And the 2.0i, instead of the cloth, you do kind of just get some textured trim right there, but padded armrest. And overall, I mean, all the touch points are very well appointed, and typical Subaru, this is still put together insanely well. All of your power window controls over here, driver's side is automatic. Power locks and power mirrors, as well as some storage down below. Your traction control right there, as well as your gauge dimmer. Top, the dashboard itself is all soft padded material all the way around. It's super high quality. In the middle, you can see your gauges, your tachometer, speedometer, and then your selector on the side. You can go through different things on your display. But as you can see, this one does have 141,000 miles on it. And honestly, inside and out and the way it drives, you would never be able to tell with this car. You can also see your digital fuel gauge right there in the middle. Up top, you do have your display up here, which will show your clock, as well as outside temperature, different things like that. It is a little hard to see on the camera. Below there, 2 air vents, as well as your hazard controls in the middle. And then right here, this one is just equipped with the standard Subaru Starlink system, but still very nice, easy to use, and honestly a decent stereo for what it is. You can see your audio, phone, apps, settings. I believe this system too, you can update it or install a module to give it CarPlay and Android Auto. But on the audio system, AM, FM, CD, auxiliary in, satellite radio, Bluetooth audio streaming, it sounds fantastic for what it is. Very nice, simple to use. You have your tune on that side, different apps and things like that as well. Below there, your single zone, manual climate control, fan speed, as well as your different zones, and then your temperature over there. Once again, super simple. Storage, as well as a power outlet right there. And like I said, this one is equipped with the extremely rare, or at least in my area, these are not that common, 5-speed manual. Which it's a typical Subaru gearbox. It's kind of rubbery, kind of notchy at the same time. Still super fun to drive though. And it definitely, compared to the CVT, wakes this car up. All the way over and back for reverse. And like I said, this one does have a backup camera. Storage in the middle, cup holders, things like that. As well as your parking brake right there. Padded armrest in the middle with more storage inside. And you can see, very nice, this one does include the original window sticker from when it was brand new. You can see on here, 16 Subaru Crosstrek. And then on this side, all of your options, which this one being complete base model does not have that many, but total price brand new, just under 23 grand, which honestly for what you get is not bad at all. I will put this back in here to make sure it is included when the car is sold. Otherwise, you have your USB, auxiliary in, and a power outlet. Seats, very comfortable. They're a high quality cloth, typical Subaru. I mean, they feel very durable. You can see 140,000 miles, and I mean, the bolster on this side does not have a single mark on it. This thing is just held up fantastic. Up top, manually dimming rearview mirror, as well as your interior lighting controls. Visor, with your vanity mirror built in right there. And this will slide to the side, just like that. And I know I keep saying it, but not a bad place to be by any means. We'll go ahead and step out, unlock everything, and pop the hood right there. Inside of the rear seat on this one, everything follows through material quality wise. You do get a padded armrest. See, the seat, some very nice cloth is up front. You can fold it down from right there. Just have to remove the headrest. But stepping in, I'm 6'2", and honestly, for a little compact hatch like this, I can sit behind myself perfectly fine. The seat is about where I would sit. You have a back seat pocket on the passenger side. And otherwise back here, it's the same very nice cloth as up front. Handles up top. I mean, the back seat in this car is typical Subaru. It's a very comfortable seating position. Like I said, everything follows through back here. You do have some padded material, all of that. And typical Subaru as well, your child lock's built in right there. And I apologize about all the construction noise. But inside the trunk, plenty of space. You can see it is just as clean back here. You have different tie downs and attachments for your accessories to connect to. This was a cargo cover up top. You can see your lighting on the sides. This was below there. You have your spare tire, jack storage, and everything else. And once again, for what it is, really a great amount of room. Fuel cap on the passenger side, as I mentioned. And on this side, everything follows through. You do have the all-weathers in the rear. And same release to drop the back seat down. Up front, you do have a manual passenger seat in this one, as you would kind of expect in something like this. And inside of here, does include all of your original owner's literature, state inspection certificates, everything like that, and the original wallet. You also see it even still some of the tags from when it was brand new. And up front, you can see your halogen headlights, as well as your fog lights down below. And under the hood on this one, it is just equipped with Subaru's 2-liter 4-cylinder. Obviously this is a flat or boxer 4-cylinder, but everything under here is in great shape, running fantastic. You can definitely tell this is a Southern car by how clean it is. I love the typical Subaru easy oil filter location. You can't tell by this video, I'm a huge fan of these Crosstreks. I would honestly love to own one like this with the manual transmission. But we'll go ahead, bring the automatic driver's side window back up, cut it off right here. Will chime, remind you to move the key. And we'll cut the headlights off. As always, this vehicle is for sale at Volvo of Richmond here in Richmond, Virginia. If you aren't in this vehicle, please let Volvo of Richmond know you saw this video. Thanks for watching.